Hey, how's it going? Check out what happened. I was playing so badass, I broke my ukulele. Yeah, check this out. The bridge completely lifted and snapped on me. Snapped right there. Well, okay, so maybe I wasn't playing and it snapped. I was trying to restring it. And I was winding it a little too tight and it lifted and broke. But hey, I can fix this stuff. So I'm gonna have a go. That is my. So I'm gonna try and do this on the Sunday. Today. Went down the hardware store, got some nuts and bolts, and check this out. I got some badass perspex. I was hanging out around the adult shop. Well, I wasn't really hanging out. I was walking past, and looks like one of their displays was broken, and they just had this lying out on the footpath. And I did have to wrestle some seedy looking guy just to get it, but it was worth it. This whole piece of perspex here probably cost about $70. So I'm going to chop this piece, and it just so happens that it's the right thickness for creating a new bridge. Broke a small piece off, just had to go outside and do that. Gonna measure it up and just width and length, because I'm not like a muso or anything. I don't actually know how to make instruments or anything, so I'm just gonna pretty much copy exactly the piece that I had, but slightly modify it, because what's the point in doing everything the same? So I don't know if you're in NZ here, but it has the Joe branding on it. I actually have no idea what thing Joe is, but it's kind of funny that it will be on my ukulele. Okay. I'm just going to remove the piece. With the screwdriver in. Alright. There seems to be like this white piece on the black piece. It's probably something technical. I'm not going to try and replace that, because it will just lifts right out. I'm going to just replace that. It's actually just made out of plastic. Yeah. Anyway. The uke's free. Oh, look at that. Nasty gashes in there. We'll roll this up. I'm gonna add like an extra 15 centimeters to everything. Can you hear that in the background? Sounds like a baby just fell down. Hope it's okay. Well, it's still crying. Alright, what I've got here, this is the original bridge. You can see where it snapped off there. And here I've marked out the enough space on the perspex. So cut that out and grind it up. Alright, this is going to be the back piece. You're going to need two pieces to bolt them together. Going to Dremel up here. I'm going to use it to cut it out because I'm way too lazy. It's about to get noisy. Safety first too. Not that good, but nobody will see this, so it doesn't matter. The other piece, the main piece. See how that didn't fall off? It's because I was melting it so much. I was actually, like, the pieces here are holding it on because it was spinning and heating up so much that at the end, when I got to the end here, actually when I got to about here, it started to heat up so much that it was melting the plastic instead of cutting it, which is crazy. I've got my piece here, it's all cut out. I've marked some spots in this where the screws are going to go. Well, nuts and bolts. Sometimes when you're cutting plastic, the bit, which is the drill bit, it kind of gets clogged up with plastic, so I have to take it off with some pliers. Sometimes I use like a scalpel because it gets into the very deep parts of it. Kind of boring, so I'm gonna stop. Alright, I got my piece, and now see, it's got some rough edges on it, and yeah, I know, but I like things to be neat, so I'm gonna be sanding it. Okay, normal sanding, so right here I've got some sheets. I've got some 80, right, I've got 80, 120, 180, 240, 1000, 600 and 1000. And so just go through each step. You can see that I've been using it quite a bit. And the first one is usually the most extreme. And it's the most coarse, but you know, like it makes it look like it's actually getting rougher and worse, but it's actually getting rid of everything and it's making it uniform so that the next time you go on with your 120, it's still going to be rough, but then it's going to be uniform at 120 again. So usually the thickest stuff takes the biggest hit. So you can see I've used it the most. But I just got this on a flat surface. Get that bobby pin out of the way. Sanding takes forever. I'd say like on a project, usually I spend like a quarter of the time sanding it. But that's just because I like things to be perfect. Like, to cut down on the sanding time, if I did like a good job with the cutting it, there would have been a lot easier and a lot less work to sand it. But I didn't. I was lazy. I just said like, I wonder if this got on film. And it's like, it's not on film, it's like on camera, I suppose. Like, I don't know why, maybe I'm kind of used to the movies, but it's like on film. I mean, they don't even use film in movies. I mean, they kind of do, but no, they don't. I mean, they're pretty much all digital in the movies these days, like with the big red cameras and everything. Hey, Peter Jackson's got like 5 red cams. Like, damn, red. You're like, man, he's got some money. What do you think? I was thinking about making the corners just a tiny bit rounder, or you could just leave them sharp. I'm probably gonna round them just a tiny bit, just because when I'm playing and strumming, I don't want to get caught or cut. Alright, guess what? First level out of 6, done. Moving on. 120. Alright, smooth. Wonder how long that took. I don't want to know. Spend my, like, if I think about it, it'd be like spending a quarter of my life sanding. That would be depressing. But then you kind of like spend a lot of time sleeping, so I guess it's not so bad. Okay. I'm thinking like this is cool as part of the O from the Joe thing. It looks quite cool. It's like in the middle. I'm just trying to think if I can use it somehow, or if I just go with a straight white. Because something I need to do is I need to drill that pit for the bridge, for the like string supporter. I actually don't know what it's called, and I need to drill holes for the strings themselves to attach onto this. This top coating, it's actually got like this thin layer of clear plastic, probably from the print, so it's kind of lifting a little. The other side's smoother. Yeah, well, we'll see. You can kind of see what I've been doing here is I've ground out these ridges, these two here, and now I'm drilling out the holes. This is for the strings, the attach the strings. That's almost ready to go. Like I'm gonna give it like a light sanding. You probably noticed before that my sandpaper had holes in it. It's because I cut small pieces out, just little handheld pieces, and wrote the number on the back because sometimes it didn't have it. I'm probably just gonna go with like from the 240, just to smooth off these edges that I've made. Might go a little rougher actually. 240, it's 180. I have to clean the fan in my half laptop, half in desktop. You know, like I don't know, once every couple of months, because I just do so much sanding and I just get crap everywhere. Plus I need to tidy up. Check this out. This is the base. This will be going under the under the body. The bolts, I've just glued, like super glued them in, and there's a small piece just to hold the bolts in place, and it's all just super glued in. It doesn't really matter because I'll just be putting it underneath. So here we go. Probably can't see, but just gonna put that inside. Just gonna line it up because I've put some holes in the trying to do it so you can see, but it's kind of hard. Like, screwing things in, real exciting. it's not grabbing there. There it goes. Last one. Nice, it's gone on nice and tightly. This should be much stronger. The design is thought of because of what happened last time. What you saw was that the bridge flipped up and it was it broke the face here. So by putting a panel underneath, it should increase the stability of the ukulele, so that I will actually be able to increase the tension of the strings without actually breaking it. Fingers crossed, but it should. So all I need to do now is pretty much just restring. I might actually turn the camera off and restring it that way, because what's going on? So wound it. There we go. Just give me some more slack. Went in so smooth around. It's like takes a bit to remember how to do all this stuff. Then around, then under. And then under again, just for safety. So this video, it's not going to be an instructional video on how to, it's just showing you what I've done, because if it was like a how to, I'd have to close up and show you how I've just strung it. Alright, that's the A to the E. I'm still so amateur that I have to have the numbers and the letters on a piece of cardboard on the top. I actually did a pretty good job last time. I'm quite surprised in myself. Anyway, we'll probably fast forward, but you can tell that it's been quite a while again, because lighting has changed. But finally got it all stringed up. It took quite a while. But check out that. Yeah. It works. What, you want me to play? Really? Well, how about this? No, not gonna happen. No, I can't play. Really, it's not even in tune. Yeah, it's not. But yep. hard to do if you're thinking about it. It's pretty cheap. Yeah. If you got a Dremel, go for it. If you got some plastic, maybe you could use some metal. I probably wouldn't use wood for it because you saw what happened last time, or oak. But yeah, you just use whatever you got lying around. Musical outro. Going outro. That's it. Alright, catch you next time.